The third episode of Whirlwind opens with a flashback to President Jang Tu-jun's Nobel Prize acceptance. He was the second South Korean to receive the honor. The nation was thrilled for President Jang Tu-jun and proud of him. Regretfully, Dong-ho was unaware of President Jang Tu-jun's actions, therefore he was unable to join in his people's joy. President Jang Tu-jun made an attempt to express gratitude for his work and offered Dong-ho an opportunity to make a request. Dong-ho requested that he resign as president at that time. Dong-ho was not amenable to President Jang Tu-jun's attempts at reason, and eventually, the latter declared war on the president for shielding his son. At the moment, Yun-suk maintains control by proclaiming a state of emergency because President Jang Tu-jun and Dong-ho are both battling for their lives in the military hospital. Conversely, Soo-jin gives Byung-oh the command to stop the newly trained doctors who are knowledgeable about poisoning from helping Dong-ho. But Yun-suk anticipated this and appointed her guy in addition to moving Byung-oh to a different role outside the institution. Dong-ho can be saved swiftly by the new team thanks to the new chief. The next morning, Yun-suk pays a visit to the hospital and requests that the medical staff make sure President Jang Tu-jun heals gradually and without haste. On the other hand, Dong-ho obstinately rejects Jong-yun's attempts to persuade him to relax and take it easy. He anticipates Soo-jin's next effort to round up additional legislators because he fears he is running out of time. Making use of his limited legislative staff, he phones Jang-suk and requests that he work with them to establish a special probe into Hyun-soo. Soo-jin makes a video call to Sang-won while organizing their own rescue. Soo-jin believes that Sang-won's case has been turned over to Jang-suk, which means that he is doomed. She takes advantage of this to persuade Sang-won to give in to her. Sang-won begs her to get in touch with Dong-soo, one of his right men, in a desperate attempt to free him. She begs him to put her husband out of his misery and let her take over. Using their connections within the system, she intends to enlist Sang-cheon as a special prosecutor. The prosecutor's office will then be at a disadvantage, and everyone will have to wait for President Jang Tu-jun to come back and save them all. Hundreds of people turn up to support Hyun-soo and criticize the prosecution as he is called to the prosecutor's office as the plot deepens. Regretfully, Hyun-soo is unwilling to comply. Chairman Park's refusal to assist Dong-ho and reprimand him for assaulting Hyun-soo during a crucial moment present another issue. Dong-ho is adamant about getting his way and pursuing the case this time. If anything, he's interested to watch what happens when the lawmakers swear loyalty to President Jang Tu-jun. Conversely, Soo-jin is unable to persuade Sang-cheon to become a part of the special prosecution. When she arrives at his office, she is shocked to learn that Dong-soo has already been taken into custody by the prosecution. One of the few people who is aware of the location of the skeletons at Daejin Group is Dong-soo. As the guardian of Sang-won's vault, he is able to direct the prosecutors to the secret slush monies. Soo-jin doesn't give up, though. In the hopes that he will awaken and put an end to Dong-ho, she pays President Jang Tu-jun a visit at the hospital. Regretfully, the physicians are strictly instructed not to provide shock therapy to President Jang Tu-jun. Being the acting president, Dong-ho's commands must be followed by the doctors because the hospital is a military facility. Soo-jin understands that her time is limited. Dong-ho approaches the First Lady in the interim, threatening to order her son to confess. He makes the argument that Soo-jin is untrustworthy and will only look out for herself. Prosecutors arrive at Min-ho's workplace to detain him for fraud while they are speaking. Soo-jin is terrified as well, but Min-ho reaches out to her for assistance. Soo-jin makes her most daring move yet as the noose tightens around her neck. As she murders President Jang Tu-jun, she sends Man-gil, her assistant, outside to stand guard. Using wet wipes and a handkerchief he handed her after they won the election, she covers his face. As she watches him slowly as he